Okay, but hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, we're going to be playing some more Fortnite games. So, let's get into it.
The man calling himself Dan Cooper seems calm, sipping his bourbon while smoking his way through nearly half a pack of Raleigh cigarettes. Later, Florence Schaffner would even say that the man seemed rather nice. Cooper insists that they taxi to a remote part of the runway. Cooper failed to specify the denomination of the ransom money, and the $200,000 was made up of $20 bills. It weighs 23 pounds. The passengers, still unaware of the threat, are released, along with 2 attendants, including Florence Schaffner. The rest of the flight crew remains captive. The plane is refueled and cleared for takeoff. The hijacker demands that they fly at 10,000 feet, with landing gear and flaps down. The plane's speed will be limited to around 200 miles per hour. He wants to fly to Mexico City.
No, bro, wait up, because I'm not the only one seeing this. Is the second time. First, I'm not sure if y'all have seen that, but oh, I don't think I posted that video. But his arm was big, and one arm was normal. One of her legs is big, and the rest is just, oh my gosh, man.
Meanwhile, 2 Air Force jets shadow the plane.
I think she's
But
new.
they can't maintain such a low speed and have to circle around the hijacked
Yeah, but
plane.
let's.
Cooper orders Tina Mucklow to join her colleagues in the cockpit. Cooper is tying something around his waist. She thinks he's attaching the bag of money to himself. The warning light indicates that the rear door and stairs have been deployed. A Boeing 727 is one of the only commercial planes with rear seats. In 1971, there's nothing to stop them being deployed.
Yes, I do have one on this one, remember?
That Cooper will jump, then detonate the bomb, still on board.
Captain, we are losing
She's
pressure.
from the game.
We are losing cabin pressure.
I just know this one.
Exactly what happens next has been in debate for nearly 40 years. The only truth is that Dan Cooper of the FBI,
I don't.
Special Agent Larry Carr,
No,
is
like,
taking a new look
he disappeared.
at the case of D.B. Cooper. This is the only hijacking in the United States that has been unsolved.
Man left.
We have very long memories in the FBI, and we like to be 100% successful. So we're determined to do the best we can to solve the case. Agent Carr is for the first time in FBI history. citizen sleuths have offered their services for free in the hope of finally solving the mystery of D.B. Cooper. Paleontologist Tom Kay could soon uncover new secrets from Cooper's tie left on board.
We're hoping this will put us on the trail of where Cooper came from.
But first, the team scrutinizes every detail of the original investigation. By the time the hijacked plane landed in Reno, dozens of agents were already on the case.
Nobody believed that he was going to jump. And the fact that the plane arrived in Reno and he was not on it was surprising to everybody.
All that was recovered from the plane was a black tie and tights, a sports parachute, and an open pistol. Cooper's cigarette pack. The black suit is mixed up with others and never forgotten. Everything else, it seems, Dan Cooper has taken with him. The ransom notes, the homemade bomb, and the money have all disappeared. Overnight, an FBI compiler sketch is drawn from witness statements. Early aviation experts calculate Dan Cooper's drop zone. The plane was on autopilot, so the exact flight path is known. But exactly when did Dan Cooper jump? Agents pore over the captain's report. The most likely moment is when the pressure change was reported at around 8:10. Factoring in the strong westerly winds creates a huge search area of 28 square miles. At first light on Thanksgiving 1971, just outside Area Restaurant, one of the biggest manhunts in U.S. history begins.
They're gone.
Helicopters and spotter planes assist scores of FBI agents and National Guardsmen.
The military got involved with a number of troops, and the FBI had 30-40 agents involved in the search.
Police complete around area. They find nothing. Dead or alive, Dan Cooper has seemingly vanished.
When he got on a plane in Pullman, Oregon last night, he was just another passenger who gave his name as D.A. Cooper. But today, after hijacking a Northwest Airlines jet, ransoming the passengers in Seattle, then making a getaway by parachute somewhere between there and Reno, Nevada, the description on one
A breakthrough. An almost identical skyjacker convinces the FBI that D.B. Cooper on April 12, 1972, a man under the order of James Stanton hijacked a United Airlines Boeing 747. He demands $5 million for its safety and a net cost from the back shore of Northern Utah. The hijacking had the button erased, having not previously been attached to an apartment. He claims that he could have found the D.B. Cooper house, but would have
Almost.
asked that
That was fast. Far away from see.
On the 10th, the FBI storms the home of Richard McCoy, an ex-Vietnam pilot, married with 2 small children. In the cupboard, they find a jumpsuit and a duffel bag filled with $500,000. McCoy is arrested on suspicion of both hijackings. But the FBI finds no evidence to connect McCoy with the Cooper crime. McCoy's picture was shown to the witnesses that had interaction with D.B. Cooper and said, no, that's not him. McCoy is found guilty of the United States and sentenced to 45 years in state penitentiary. But the fact that he provided the lease for the commercial firm adds to growing opinion that D.B. Cooper also lived on. Then, in 1980, after almost a decade of drug addicts, a major breakthrough. On February 7th, Brian Eno and his father Wayne collect firewood on the banks of the Columbia River. Suddenly, Brian feels something buried in the sand.
But when I came across the edge of it, it was like, let me get this out of the way. What is this? What? So we looked out of there and I was like, what the heck is that?
The young boy uncovers 3 bundles of moldy cash with the rubber bands still intact. The father and son turn it into the FBI. Some of the bills are impossible to identify. The notes in the middle of the bundle are legible. The serial numbers are checked against the money stolen by Dan Cooper. It's a map. $5,800 from the original $200,000 ransom money. But the meantime,
I only found 2 so far. That's
The money was outside of the area
let's see.
the church area.
I mostly found a whole bunch
Got
of
there was something that we puzzled a little bit over, and of course, we didn't have an answer for.
the money was found more than 20 miles from Dan Cooper's drop zone, and in the opposite direction from where the wind was blowing. To add to the confusion, geologists determined that the money was sitting above an area dredged in 1974. It means that the bundles of cash arrived at least 3 years after the hijacking in 1971. The chances of
It's the speed run.
to travel via river
No, wait, that was
seem impossible. Many people jump to the conclusion that Cooper returned to bury them, perhaps to prevent them. After digging up a huge area, the FBI finds no more money and no further clues. 9 years after the hijack, the case remains unsolved. Today, this sleepy town of just a few hundred people is the mecca of the legend of D.B. Cooper.
holy cow.
Here at the General Store, every year since 1974, a party is held in Cooper's honor. On the Saturday after Thanksgiving, people from all over the country come to pay tribute to the man they believe got away.
I think the D.B. Cooper is sitting on the beach in Mexico, drinking and having a good time. Seriously, you're not D.B. Cooper, right? I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. I was damn Cooper.
Over the years, the story of D.B. Cooper has grown to almost mythic status. He's inspired books, songs, documentaries, movies, and even aviation regulations. 1971 was the era of Vietnam and civil rights protests. with his excellent symbol. D.B. Cooper was a modern-day pirate of the sky. In a way, he did something, an act that was so terrible that he became a fixture in the collective imagination of the country. This is not a common figure. He's dressed in a business suit. He went on a business. He went bourbon. He was, to those degrees, a gentleman. The way that James Bond was a gentleman secret agent, D.B. Cooper attempted to be a gentleman thief. Who was Dan Cooper? Gentleman thief or violent criminal?
How's that not
Despite evidence to the contrary, some of Cooper's old adversaries for the FBI would like to believe he was not a violent criminal.
He probably was just another old crime. He talked about an old crime. He was just young. He was of an age that he had probably led a life of crime. And he was later.
But there's little in witness statements to support Camouflage's claims. Some stories in the media portray Cooper as a chain smoker and a drinker. It's an image that Larry Clark thinks is wrong.
I don't believe many people with a drinker is heavy up. You think that someone is going to be in a very stressful situation
He certainly had more than one drink if he was a drinker, and certainly would have smoked many more cigarettes than just the 8 that he did. Carr finds a profile of the typical Raleigh cigarette smoker. He was upscale and well-educated. Likewise, Carr finds that bourbon and 7-Up was popular with the sophisticated crowd in the 70s. If Cooper was a gentleman thief, money wasn't his only motive. At one point in the fight, Tina Musgrove asked Cooper why he took on Northwest Orleans. He replied, "It's not that I have a grudge against your airline. I just have a grudge." It's these conflicting portraits that have kept the legend alive. We don't know if he lived or if he died. That adds to the mystery. It's like having a novel without a final chapter. We want to know how it turns out. Over the years, the FBI have interviewed over 1,000 suspects. But finding Cooper has always eluded them. Then in 2007, a new suspect emerges that seems particularly credible. The source is a New York private investigator, Skip Porteous. Porteous has been contacted by a man claiming to know the identity of D.B. Cooper. I asked him what's this all about, and he said, "I know who D.B. Cooper is." I said, "How do you know that?" He said, "That's why I grew up with him. He was my brother."
Huh?
Porteous finds a number of parallels between new suspect Kenneth Christensen and D.B. Cooper.
At the time of the Cooper hijacking, Kenneth Christensen was a flight attendant for Northwest Orient Airlines. He knew the planes and he knew the schedule.
In the early 70s, Christensen has some grievance over redundancies and pay cuts. At the time, he's making around $150 a week. Just a year after the 1971 skyjack, Christensen purchases a large South Washington house in cash. It's a huge amount to have saved from his modest paycheck. Christensen, like Cooper, is a bourbon drinker and a regular smoker. There's also a resemblance to the sketches of Cooper. Florence Schaffner is shown Christensen's photograph.
She said it looks more like D.B. Cooper than any other photo she's ever seen.
But this evidence has not convinced the FBI. He never admitted that he was Dan Cooper. It's just a relative saying, I think he's Dan Cooper, with nothing to show that he possibly is Dan Cooper. Stories like Christensen have kept the legend of D.B. Cooper alive for decades. Now, the daring jump
This one
will
not.
be recreated
No way.
in the hope of discovering if Cooper survived.
No way I didn't see that. Y'all could.
Today, all the evidence from the Cooper case fits into this small box. The open parachute and pack. The tie and typewriter. The plane ticket and samples of the recovered money are all that remain. Now, the case is being weeded down in the hope that modern police methods can reveal new clues.
You know, for a second I thought I was gonna die because I didn't hide carefully.
Paleontologist Tom Kay is lending his services to the investigation and has become the lead citizen scientist. His examination of the tie reveals a new secret. Small particles of pollen.
The pollen means that this is where this tie was in the spring, not in November when you jump. If we could track the species of pollen, and these species are rare enough, it could tell us where it's from.
There are thousands of varieties of pollen. If the right one is identified, it could add a vital piece to a complex puzzle. But the most promising evidence remains the 3 bundles of ransom money found on the river. The puzzle we have
No,
what
that's
might have
close.
happened after he left the plane. So it tells its own story. His car and his team determined how the money got there and when. It could help answer the most important question. Did Cooper survive?
Yeah, so it's just kind of nice being on 2 vitamins, 2 lockpicks.
In 1980, the FBI concluded that the money was sitting above a dredge lake and must have arrived after 1974. It led many to believe that Dan Cooper returned to bury the money. But Tom Kay is convinced that the money came out of the river and wasn't buried by human hands. Tom and his team visit the banks of the Columbia River, where the bundles of cash were found. Agent Carr joins them. Using land measurements, GPS, satellite, and archive photographs, the team make a major new discovery. They find the dredging of 1974 stopped 150 feet away from where the money was found.
So we believe now that the dredging sand did not interfere with the original burial of the money, and that the money got buried there within a few months after Cooper's burying him.
If the money was not buried and came out of the river within a few months, how did it travel over 20 miles from the drop zone? The new evidence points to one conclusion.
The only transport method that makes any sense is via water.
Yo, why did I? Oh, really?
Did the bag of money land in a nearby river? Was it still attached to Dan Cooper? Did the hijacker have the skills to complete his mission? Back in 1971, the FBI spent thousands of man hours looking for a suspect in aviation and skydiving expertise, but found nothing. Now, Larry Carr thinks they might have got it wrong.
When he started breaking down the actual events of the night, the choices he made, he started defining someone different than that picture.
Dan Cooper had brought no specialist training to make the glaring night shot. And because he failed to specify the denomination of the weapon, he carried extra weight. That's some kind of money to come to him.
Yes, I know you can add it on, but like sometimes when I do it, it's just like sometimes I do that and like it just makes me kind of fun.
The man who shot 59 characters in 1971 is convinced that Dan
That's why we
Cooper
don't make
was
noise.
not fault.
On that night, I provided 2 parachutes, one of them being an MB-8, which is the one I'm wearing, and the other was a Pioneer Sport parachute. He chose the MB-8, and I don't know. The MB-8 is very uncomfortable, will open much harder. The ripcord is very flat, it's mixed in with the harness, so he couldn't probably even find the ripcord.
Much was against Cooper that November night. The wind factor was well below freezing, and Cooper had no goggles or gloves.
Why in the world would a guy jump with an MB-8 at night, going out of a 727, not knowing where he's getting out? Didn't make any sense to me.
On board the hijacked plane, the parachutes were delivered with a set of instructions. Dan Cooper told Tina Mucklow he wouldn't need them. This detail convinced many that Cooper was an experienced parachutist.
I think that there's a lot of good
Alright,
reasons.
this might take me 7 hours. Wait, what time did I shoot, like, today? It took me this, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Professional skydiver Troy Carson agreed to a simulation test flight. He was dressed as witnesses described Dan Cooper. Is added in front, and he was asked to tumble to simulate the disorientation that Cooper might have felt in the dark. But Cooper's worst enemy can't be simulated. The code.
Numerous times I've had the problem of not being able to get a good grip on the handle because it's cold. You start to panic, you start to do things faster than you would in normal conditions.
Troy remains convinced that Cooper knew enough to open his chute.